Hi guys, this is Margaux J. Rathbun. You know me as an international media nutritionist and as the creator of the nutrition website AuthenticSelfWellness.com. I'm here today on behalf of the Voss Foundation sharing with you guys a fantastic new project that I'm involved in called the Authentic Self Well Project. Now I encourage you to visit the Voss Foundation's website, which is www.thevossfoundation.org, to learn a little bit more about how you can get involved. But today I'm here with a very special friend. I have Obed, and he is from Rwanda, and we are going to be talking about what it was like for him living over there growing up, and he's actually going to show me how to balance heavy things on my head. Now, as we talked about in my last video, a lot of the women and the children over in Africa have to carry water on their head and on their backs for long distances. And more often than not, we take for granted the fact that we have access to clean water just about everywhere. Well, these women and children are literally carrying heavy buckets of water every day for long distances. So this is just going to kind of give me an idea of what it's like to go through this, to go to this effort to obtain a resource that is just so abundant here. So talk to me a little bit about what it was like growing up in Rwanda, how available water was to you, and what it was like coming here to the United States for the first time.
Well, back in Rwanda, it was a little bit different because we lived in a village where you had to walk probably a good 5 miles and then 5 miles back carrying water.
Just for water?
And yeah, so most people went there like at 4 in the morning, and then so you were back in time to be able to go to school. And so it was weird having that experience all my life, and then coming to US and finding there's clean water everywhere.
Yeah.
And the weirdest spot was going to a park and finding a drinking fountain that you can drink from and there's no problem. And so that was weird, and just getting used to seeing water everywhere was a little bit odd.
No, so did you ever help out and like carry the water on your head? Did you ever get up at like 4 in the morning to go and get it?
Yeah, I had to because I was the older brother.
Oh, okay.
So, and because if you didn't leave clean, some water at home, there was, you couldn't cook or do anything else for the rest of the day. So I did that before I went to school.
Was that every day, or how often did you make that trip?
Probably twice a day.
Twice a day?
Yeah,
okay.
So you would do it in the morning and then after you come home from school.
So what do you want the people here in the United States, because we have such easy access to clean water, what do you want to tell them, or what do you want them to know about what it's like over there?
Well, I can't tell them not to take it for granted because it's just, this is the way it is here, and that's fine. But they just sort of had to be aware that there are people struggling to actually find clean water, and it's a daily challenge for a lot of people, and a lot of people get sick because of it. So, just keep that in mind and always think of others in that way.
How old were you when you first started carrying water on your head?
I was 5.
5?
Yeah. Well, the moment you learn how to walk, you just help around the house. And so at first, 5 years old, I remember walking so far to get the water. I was really excited because, it was a good thing for me to do, and just new places. And because where we got the water, it was a pump somewhere in the mountains.
Oh, okay.
That's where you could get the cleanest water. And so you had to walk there, and it's hills and there's rocks. There's not actual roads. Oh, okay. So it's like hiking. Yeah, it's like hiking. So it was that was the experience. And once you started, you sort of you became a kid, and you carried somewhere between 10 and 40 pounds of water in your head every day. Every day. Yeah. Some people carried more because
it's probably hot.
Yeah. It was hot. It was either cold or hot, and most of the kids, they don't have clothes or shoes, so it was just something that was.
So you do it barefoot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, your foot just becomes like a rock on the bottom.
Yeah, it just becomes really callous and hard. Yeah. So, wow. Obed and I spent the afternoon balancing small buckets of water on our heads, and even though we had a lot of fun, it made me realize just how lucky we are to have clean water right at our fingertips. I can't believe how difficult it is to balance a bucket on a head, and I can't imagine doing it for long distances for long periods of time. That's why I encourage you to get involved with the Authentic Self Well project. Building water wells contributes more than just bringing water to those in need. A well helps to build a community, it improves the economy, and provides better schools. It creates a ripple effect. And to learn more about this effect, please visit the Voss Foundation website at www.thevossfoundation.org.